National Football League is on the air. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Ready, break. Check, man. Check, tempo, check. Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Richardson going right to the air. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Richardson off the play fake. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. A defensive-minded coach loves to bring the heat, brought the heat there, and it worked out.
And nowadays, all those defensive-minded coaches, for them, it's all about getting the football. I went into one facility, and as soon as you walked into the defensive room, there was a football, like on a spring, and each guy that walks in that plays has to act like he's knocking the ball free. They want those instincts created. They want them to think about that all the time, and that's what they try to preach.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. I really enjoy watching Lamar Jackson run those RPOs, Charles, but I'll tell you what, it's tough calling play-by-play because you don't know whether he handed it off or kept it.
Makes you focus, doesn't he? You've got to try and stay with it, and even when we do, we often can get it wrong because our eyes naturally go to him.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. You look at this Baltimore defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
He was trying to turn the corner, but he will go nowhere. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Ravens will take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
Jackson. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as they drew it up in practice.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Ravens lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now 2nd and 9. Play action. Now Richardson. This one completes Alec Pierce. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, 76 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. His first career touchdown pass, and you know, it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. And right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
He's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Hey, middle.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Jackson. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. The Ravens are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always top NFL.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. In motion, Aguilar. On third down, Jackson. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was... So a big call there that brings up 4th. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. To throw is Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Chase Claypool, 48 yards. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Now Tucker to add the PAT.
Hey, did you read the rules? You know the rule. The 4th down rules changed. Yeah, you got like anything like 4th, like past the 49, like on your side, you can go for it. Don't matter what the yards or anything like that. I was on the 48. I looked like, okay, I'm on the 48 on your side. I was like, I'm going to go for it. And then when I see you coming, I'm like, damn, he ain't calling timeout. I'm going to take it, man.
And he'll decide to not bring this
damn, man.
Their drive will begin at the 25.
Baby, go over there. Go over there, yeah, I like, man, I'm going to try to go for it, man. Fuck it. Man, Claypool had that pass on the sideline. Come on now.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They
don't show you the replay on it. They go to your room.
They're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to.
Ooh, man, got that shit out.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to
I'm
just
going to get that 4-3,
man.
man.
Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Richardson back to throw it. That's complete to Pierce.
Nobody on.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 14 yards that time for number 14.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Richardson to throw off play action. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
16 yards right off the bat, but a first down.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed, his elusiveness, and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave it with a second and just a few inches left. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. Touchdown! And now Beckham, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. Second and 10. Off play action. Richardson. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be taken down at the 26. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. What an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
They're always hoping on that type of a play that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify. I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, and they'll be... Have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Jackson will throw again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, second and goal. Now with the play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay from 3 yards out. And the Ravens are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. Drop behind the line on a nice play by Deion Jones. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Oh, nice dive.
Catch right side. Now the Colts
Let me give you some advice, man. Whenever you're running the ball or whatever, don't hold down your turbo button. Wait till you hit the hole, then hold that bitch. Yeah, because that shit makes your player go all fucking crazy, man.
On each and every play, aren't they?
Well, he proved himself on that catch,
yeah,
that's for sure.
I think he may have proved himself to the point where he's going to get a second here.
Trust me, I done done it before, man.
Before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Yeah, I was thinking like, man, you ain't gonna hear timeout. I guess they just glitched on you. I don't know, man. I was like, shit. Yeah, mine does the same thing. What's up, baby? What you got in your mouth?
Ready for quarter number 3.
Yeah, well, sit down, baby. I love you. Yeah, man, my controller's the same way, man. My shit's starting to drift on the analog sticks, man. I let my girls play on it. They don't know how to play on it right.
Duvernay now gonna bring it out. And no chance
Shit.
to get away as
I gotta go buy me another one just to play Madden on it and put it back up.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory. Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
I knew he was coming. He was double teaming him.
Before he was planted in the backfield. He lost
Okay,
4
shit.
there, and it's 3rd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Jackson. Able to hit his target, Claypool.
Went to the wrong
And a
one.
pretty
Good
nice
stop.
tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. The Ravens send their punter out now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. It'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw certain Super Bowls, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away.
I'm coming, boy. Shit.
Impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
From his own end zone, it's Richardson. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
They'll take it a few steps in front of the 50. That'll go as a 42-yard.
Go find the Dragon Balls. Go.
They had a 10-yard return, and the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Jackson now.
Oh.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And those two just had...
No, you good. You ready? What is... Oh, you got it? All right.
Thus far, they've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions.
Nah, you good, man. So trust me, you good.
Now it's
I was like that. I was like that when I played AO the other day, man. Like, what the fuck? Like, all he did was play man, and everything was open. Come on.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him.
I'm talking about he played man, and everybody was locked down, bro. But that shit was hard, man. That was a hard game to play.
Force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Jackson. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Again, Jackson. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman from 21 yards away. And the Ravens have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game.
Yeah, I feel you. Motherfuckers try to rape me. But the coach ain't that bad, though, man. You gotta lock down.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Well, I mean, you got a rookie, though. You ain't got to worry about a quarterback. You got to do little, I don't know.
Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window.
That's a nice play, man. Never seen that one.
Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
What?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grab.
I don't know that.
Until the clock
I thought that was on me.
But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Ooh, that's nice.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. A good comeback there after the penalty, 9 yards, and it's 2nd and 6.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They go play action with Richardson.
Right there, you got him. Ooh.
And his throws
you got to lob. You got to lob it. What you doing, classic, or you doing the new passing mechanics?
Absolutely, just needed a touch.
Yeah, you got to lob it right there. Just lob it.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
You can go for it, man. Yeah, you can go. Yeah, you can go for it.
Yeah, I know.
I ain't tripping.
Normally, I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, man. There's some dudes, man, that know some shit on here, man, that lock your shit down, bro. Like I tell you, when you play AO, man, it's funny shit, man. I'm like, damn, bro. Oh yeah, he was in my league, man. I brought him over here. I knew he was good. Shit, yeah, I forgot what team he had over there, but yeah, I was like, man, this dude right here, nice.
I don't know about you, but I'm gonna give him a little bit of credit for fortitude
Yeah.
there. 4th and inches, and they don't run the football. Normally, you just wedge your way through, fall forward, find the yardage. They took a shot and put it in the air, and it paid off.
Maybe they saw the defense over. Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. Picked off by Roquan Smith. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early?
I was gonna get the Jags this year. Like, nah, you know what, man? I do too much, man. I got to deal with all this and that.
How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
There's too much to deal with.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets
I already
about 8 or 9. That looks
yeah.
So 2nd and 2.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter.
No, I know. I had the Jags one year when they had Sunshine as a quarterback. Trust me, man. I didn't make the playoffs like probably one or two times.
Because you've established the run in a big way.
I was like, damn, these motherfuckers are crazy, man.
Another run here with Dobbins.
Oh, no.
And the Colts pick it up. And the possession is theirs.
Fumble, injury. Oh, don't say you hurt, baby.
Do you remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. Meanwhile, Richardson's throw pulled in by Woods. And they'll get him down as he
stuff like that, you gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Under a minute to go.
Like just dink and dunk, man. That shit works sometimes. That deep shit, man. I mean, you gotta know your plays already. You gotta know when to take, when it's gonna get open and everything. Your check downs. Because this one on this game, these motherfuckers won't let you. They won't give you no time, man.
And now an audible here into something else. On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens take over at their own 41.
Oh, good, you're right.
You hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken.
Oh, boy, Humphrey jumped out. I don't know where the fuck he came. Whoop.
Now in this ball game.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying again another day.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now Jackson.
Oh, man. I threw it too late. Wide open. Threw it too late.
But to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Jackson. Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool. And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10. The Ravens send their punter out now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. This will be taken at the 10. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. The Indy offense
You all right?
at the line and set to go.
Okay.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made.
There you go. Shit, little takedowns help, man.
And mentally, I think a lot of the guys,
the little takedowns, they do damage. They do damage, bro.
And get better for the next time out. This they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that.
Yeah, man. I don't know too, man. I think these controllers they updated too, man. I don't know. It could be some fucking system too. I don't know.
In this runaway contest.
Okay, ready?
Here's 2nd and 10. Second down, here's Richardson. Pass out left, caught by Woods. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. Fights through him, powering his way forward. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Defensively, you've got the nice lead here in the fourth quarter. You're saying, if they want to get a run of a little over 10 yards, that's okay.
I hear what you're doing there, and I think you're onto something. They've loosened up on defense,
Right,
so don't
there
get
you
fooled
go.
by the nice runs you're getting now.
Fuck, man. Linebackers just sit there.
Possibly think about throwing the football a bit more here.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Richardson looking to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Richardson now on 2nd down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
He was looking for Michael Pittman that time, and it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And Richardson looks to throw once more. That's going to back him up almost a full 10 yards. It's going to be a loss of 9 officially, and it's 4th down. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Oh, shit.
You're shaking hands with your team.
Big-ass brother, man.
Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He finds his target, Beckham.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Open man completes it to Claypool. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. When you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Tucker with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Running left, Taylor. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. That one's on Quentin Nelson, the all-pro guard.
Here we go.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Ready.
Richardson off the play fake. And now here's another interception. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. 3rd and 1, Richardson to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know,
and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. What a difference a week makes. 5 interceptions in their last game. Here we are, 4th quarter. He's played mistake-free football.
And I'm sure that we can look back on the past week and say, okay, he spent time in the film room and they worked on his mechanics. Sometimes it's just your team believing in you, your coaching staff believing in you, and you relax and play to your potential. And he's doing that in this game. And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 75 yards on the ground for him so far.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
A fake on the jet sweep and a give to Dobbins. And he will not only not get the yard he needed,
he getting big dog.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory.